The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus said to his disciples, "Gird your loins and light your lamps, and be like servants who await their master's return from a wedding, ready to open immediately when he comes and knocks. Blessed are those servants whom the master finds vigilant on his arrival. Amen, I say to you, he will gird himself, have them recline at table, and proceed to wait on them. And should he come in the second or third watch and find them prepared in this way, blessed are those servants." The Gospel of the Lord. There was a story about an old man. Every day he went to his garden to take care of his vegetables and flowers. One day there was 3 young men coming back from their neighborhood after finishing their studies in the college. They often passed by the garden and they always saw the same old man working alone. So they told the old man, "Why do you still have to work at this age? This kind of work is for young people like us. You should rest and prepare for your last days." The old man thanked the young men and said to them, "I am enjoying my life. Besides, who knows how many days I have left? Young or old doesn't really matter. We never know when our time will come, so we all have to prepare ourselves for it." And a few years later, the old man got news from his neighbors about those 3 young men. One had a car accident and died. One died in the army during a battle, and one died because of a heart attack. 3 young men died before the old man, and no one knew if they had prepared themselves enough before they left this world. Jesus told us today in the Gospel a story about a servant being well prepared for the return to his master, with the 2 symbolic images, girding his loins and lighting his lamps. Loin girding is the image for the readiness of oneself, and lamp lighting is the image of the readiness to serve others. These 2 dimensions of preparation, one is to get ourselves ready by girding our loins with the teachings of Jesus, and one is to equip ourselves with our service to other people. These 2 kinds of dimensions are the keys for us to get ready for our unexpected moment of departure from this world. And as we remember Saint John Paul II today, I think we all know the story about him being assassinated in 1981, just 3 years after he was elected Pope. Who would dare to think at that time that someone would want to kill the Pope? And who could imagine that a Pope would suffer such pain? Because after all, he was the Pope, the chosen one of God. But Pope John Paul II was shot and miraculously survived. And he was immediately ready to forgive the person attempted to kill him. No investigation, no revenge, no judgment. We can see through this incident that Pope John Paul II was ready, both on a personal level, girding his loins with the commandment of love that Jesus has given. And he was lighting his lamps to lead by example, serving the church as a pope of forgiveness. So brothers and sisters, in order to prepare ourselves for the moment that God would call each one of us, let us gird our loins with Jesus' teachings and light our lamps with our service to other people. May God, who has begun a good work in us, also bring it to fruitful completion. Amen.